Thursday evening, Hudson County TV went to the Hoboken Housing Authority, where the hot topic of conversation was whether or not the board would elect a deputy director to act as second in charge to the executive director, Carmelo Garcia.
Mr. Chairman, as the commissioners are receiving these resolutions, I was surprised to receive this at the late hour, as I know I didn't have any input in these resolutions.
What about the legal?
And I wanted to ask Corporation Counsel if he had helped in the crafting of this resolution or had any input.
No, I did not.
Okay, I do have problems with resolution number 2013 1.09.
Director,
I will share my objections with you, Mr. Chairman, and the Board of Commissioners. That, again, I was surprised to receive that, and I do not need for that particular position or consultant. And again, we did not budget to procure that service, as it was conflicting to me on what we are trying to accomplish with that resolution.
I just want to state for the record that it was not my intention for these resolutions to come in today. I had intended to get them completed and get them to you prior. Now, it was my belief that when I emailed them out, that every commissioner received a copy. I am now of the understanding that Commissioner Rodriguez, Commissioner Davis both have not received that email and have not had an opportunity to read these resolutions. And whatever anybody may think of me or my leadership with the direction that this board is going, I am not an unfair person, and I believe that these two resolutions are going to be challenging to proceed with this evening if not every commissioner has not had an opportunity to read them. So
Chairman Jake Stryver was pushing the issue, but many members of the board just didn't want to hear it, and members of the public were even more vocal about the instance.
You mentioned the history and that we had a previous deputy executive director. If I'm correct, I think the reason we had a deputy executive director was because the FBI was investigating the Hoboken Housing Authority for some financial issues. And it was not a contracted or consultant. The contract was with the West New York Housing Authority, where Bob DeVincent had the contract. Executive Director Garcia was the Deputy Executive Director, and as he mentioned, it's a line position right to the ED. They don't vote they don't report directly to the board. I mean, when I received this, I reached out to a couple housing authorities. I spoke to a couple people, and with all their years of experience, they never heard of this position being like a consultant or contracted out.
I want to start off with saying, I myself don't feel that Mr. Garcia needs an assistant, a deputy, or whatever you want to call him. It's like, to me, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels that you can't accept his decision like he's not doing the right thing by us, or is it that he's not doing the right thing by you?
I'm here in support of Carmelo.
That's right.
That's right! Doing a fantastic job. He's always here. Every day he comes into each one of his buildings. And anyone who thinks that he should be replaced is crazy. They should be replaced. That's right! Mr. Stryver, I am going to petition the mayor not to reappoint you. You're a lousy commissioner. Again, I just feel that it was very hypocritical, some of the things that were being done here. Mr. Garcia actually was told about some last-minute stuff that he was provided, and then two resolutions show up in the last 15-20 minutes prior to the meeting. So it's a tit for tat with the board. And again, you guys are here for the residents.
Right.
You're here to help us.
Yeah, that's right.
And I don't think there's a resident here or an employee here of the housing authority that can sit here and say that Mr. Garcia is not here for the residents. He was here during Hurricane Sandy.
That's right.
He was here.
I'm John Itis with Hudson County TV. For more information, log on to Hudson County TV.